everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldine and I make videos all about goal setting and productivity. So if that's the type of content you love to consume, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva. I also want to tell you guys that I did create a Facebook group for those of us who want to have a community surrounded about goal setting and productivity. So please head on over to the description where I have linked the new Facebook group that I created for us called the Committed Collective, where every single day I'm going to be posting things about about productivity tips, motivational pep talks. You'll get advice from me, you get support from others, and just a fun little hangout group and a fun space so that we can talk about our goals and see the progress and ask for help and seek support from others, because it's a really lonely process having to basically work alone throughout the whole entire day. And so sometimes, you know, we just need that little bit of a pick-me-up. So if you guys want to join the group, I've noticed that some of you guys have already joined, so I'm happy for my new members. It's free for anyone to join. The link will be in the description. So yeah, it's called the Committed Collective over on Facebook, and it'll be in the link. We are talking about changing your life. A lot of the time, a lot of the videos here on YouTube always talk about, you know, journaling, meditating, sleeping well, blah blah blah. And those might impact your life in a positive way. I don't doubt that, but it's not life-changing, right? Journaling is not going to be, I mean, for some maybe it'll be life-changing, but it's not going to be so impactful that it's really going to just transform your life. I really wanted to give you guys 5 things, 5 habits that you can start today so that you can become such a hugely different person by the end of the month, by the next 30 days. Things that really have impacted my life more than just journaling, more than just meditating, more than just sleeping well, because I do that already, but it's not making the difference as to these 5 habits. Because when I tell you I'm becoming unrecognizable, I'm really putting in the work, I'm really putting in the efforts to become somebody of myself, and I want you guys to do the same thing. So instead of gatekeeping these habits, I want to tell you guys what the habits are. So I'm gonna give them to you. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe. So number 1 is learning the skill of applying knowledge. We can watch a video that has so much information, so much value, and so much knowledge that we're like mind blown by what this person's telling us. It's like, how is this free? How is this, how did I not pay for this type of thing? You feel like you owe this person $1 or something because the information is so amazing. But 90% of us will take this information and do absolutely nothing with it. It's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to apply it to your life. You're not going to change your behavior. It's just going to vanish, and it's literally just a waste of your time, because what was the point of you receiving this really great information if you're not going to apply it in your life, right? So how do you apply knowledge? How do you learn the skill of applying knowledge? Well, you change the behavior. If you put yourself in the same situation over and over and over again, how long is it going to take you before you change the behavior? So when we are learning to apply the knowledge, we want to close that gap of putting ourselves in the same situation and changing the behavior. Because again, how many times is it going to take you before you decide, oh, I've learned my mistakes. Oh, I've learned that if I keep doing this, this, and this is the outcome that's going to happen. So we want to learn how to close that gap. Accepting the information that's being given and then applying that into our life. So when that situation pops up again, what do? You change the behavior. You change the outcome. You change the behavior, therefore you change the outcome. Number 2 is to learn to effectively time manage. Stop procrastinating. Literally, time management is stop procrastinating and stop avoiding responsibility. Because when you procrastinate, what do? You're wasting your time. That's not even time management. That's just time wasted, right? Stop procrastinating and stop avoiding responsibility. If you're getting anxiety over something that you have to do, majority of the times that thing that you're avoiding is actually beneficial for you. So instead of avoiding the thing that's beneficial for you, just go run through it, right? I get anxiety all the time. I used to get so much anxiety from having to write papers, from having to do tests, from having to study. And so I'll delay it, and then I'll come to the point where it's like the night of the assignment due, and so I'm cramming it in. I'm writing the worst paper ever and then turning that in, and then I don't get a really good grade, and there goes my goal of having straight A's for the semester. So instead of wasting your time procrastinating, learn how to manage your time effectively by just doing the hard thing first. By doing the thing that you're trying to avoid, do that first. Because once you get it out the way, it's out the way, and you don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. You don't have to think about it the rest of the week. You don't have to think about it the rest of the month. Once it's done and it's over with, it's done, right? So a lot of the things that we tend to avoid is like, again, assignments that we have to turn in, preparing for like a work meeting, stuff like, there's so many things that we tend to avoid from day to day. And so learning to effectively manage your time, you're gonna unlock a whole new world for yourself, because then you'll be able to take back control of yourself. Because procrastination is kind of like an emotional response, again, because it's avoiding responsibility. You're getting anxiety over something, therefore you're trying to delay it and avoid it and kind of like turn a blind eye to it. But when you take control of your emotions and you're like, okay, this is causing me anxiety, so therefore I'm just gonna get it done with so that I don't feel this anxiety anymore. You kind of just like face your fears head on. And that has been really life-changing for me too, because there's lots of things that I'm getting a lot of anxiety from, right? Because I'm creating my program that I really want to announce to you guys, like a program for helping people with their goal settings and how to really change their life. So I'm creating that program, and I've never like coached anybody before, so it's something that I'm fearing. And instead of just delaying it, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it head on. I'm gonna work on this program, and then once I put it out, like, I'm gonna take on my first few clients, and I'm just gonna work really hard, because once I get through that hurdle and I kind of practice it over and over again, that's when I will get better. But again, manage your time effectively by going head first with your fears, and stop avoiding your responsibilities and stop procrastinating. And it's so easy to just say that, right? Stop procrastinating. But I've made so many videos on this channel, and I'll probably start making playlists down in the description. I'll probably start making playlists so that you guys can binge watch these videos about like discipline and procrastination. But I've made so many videos on my YouTube channel already about procrastination, so if you want to go watch any of those, I will make that playlist for you guys. But you can just check out the channel and see what I do have. But stop procrastinating, stop avoiding responsibility, manage your time by doing the hard thing first and just getting that out the way. I love the saying that in this channel, I say this a lot, where instead of saying I don't want to do it, just say I'll just get it over with, because it has the same tone, right? I'm tired, right? I don't have the energy for this. But one of them, oh no, the trash people are here and they're gonna grab the trash can that's right in front of my car. Create positive and meaningful relationships. You don't know how different life is when you have people around you who are supporting you, motivating you, wanting you to win. It's a life of a difference when you have people around you, because when you're in a toxic relationship, all you're doing is just surrounding yourself with negativity. All you're surrounding yourself is just things that are not gonna make you transform your life, essentially. Like, they're just gonna bring you down and not pull you up. And so this is why I created my Facebook group, because I know how hard it is to have a community like that, or to find people like that. So if I could bring in people with like the same mindset and just like put them all in a group together, including myself, because I would really want a community like that for myself. So I'm assuming that a lot of you guys would want the same things. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and create this Facebook group, and I'll be the one to uplift everybody if everyone needs it. I'll be the one to be the accountability partner if you need it. I want to be that person, and I wanted to create this Facebook group for those people. So if you really want to join, it'll be in the link below. The fourth thing is health is wealth. I always advocate for a healthy mindset, because when you're not in a healthy mindset, all you're looking for is an emotional pick-me-up, and we will get absolutely nowhere if we all just reacted on our emotions. So when you put yourself in the right mindset, and the right mindset is just simply believing in yourself and believing that you can make it, and just simply that, you don't have to think about the rest of your life, just within your goals and within your dreams. Just believing in yourself, and just that can make a huge difference, because even if the rest of your life is shit, if you just believe in achieving your goals, I promise you things will get a lot more better, because that's where I'm at right now, where like everything else is like pretty much crap, but with my goals, like I'm making so much progress, I'm making so much momentum, and that's all I'm really focusing on. So my mindset is so right and so on point and so aligned with my goals that the rest of my life, I'm like, whatever, like me doing my goals and me achieving them is my distraction. And I feel like that's the right healthy mindset to have this distraction, because what a great place to put myself in, instead of looking for an emotional pick-me-up, whether it's eating or getting into drugs or drinking and just resolving my issues through an outlet that's not healthy. Will only deteriorate me more. So I'm like, I'm gonna put myself in a mindset where my goals and me achieving my dream is gonna be my distraction, and no matter what's happening on the exterior of my life, inside this world that I'm creating for myself, it's such a healthy place to be in, and I enjoy so much being in this world that I'm creating. In my other video, I did talk about creating an environment, creating a world for yourself, a new world where all you're doing is focusing on yourself. All you're doing is just focusing on your dreams. All you're doing is just focusing on creating this momentum that's going to propel you to living the life of your dreams. And so when I say health is wealth because when you're not feeling good, you're not doing good. When you're not in the right mindset, you're not achieving anything. All you're doing is just searching for some sort of, again, emotional pick-me-up. But you gotta get addicted to your goals. Gotta get addicted to living the life that you truly want. And another thing too that I say all the time is that you will never be younger than when you are today. There's so many, like, no matter how much money you have in this entire world, you can never pay for youth, ever, no matter what. And I think that's the beauty of things too, is that it's not that you can't achieve your dreams later in your life, because you totally can. You can achieve your goals whenever. But if you can start today and do it for your future self, I promise you they're going to do so much more better, because you started today, because you chose today to be the day that you changed yourself. And so your future self will be living the life of luxury if you just decided to start today. And so I wish that I started 10 years ago, right? When I was 18 years old, 17 years old. I wish I started this whole YouTube stuff when I was 17, 10 years ago, because my 27-year-old would be living in luxury right now if I did. But I didn't do that. I'm starting today, right now, as I'm 27. And funny enough, I feel like I'm doing it all late, because I see a bunch of 21-year-olds and 22-year-olds. And I'm like, wow, like if I was just so consistent with my YouTube back then, I would have been somebody. But I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. Like, there's a 37-year-old who wishes they were 27. So I'm 27, and I'm like, 10 years from now, when I've worked for a good 5 years, I'm more than sure that person is going to be living so luxurious and living the life of her dreams. And I can't wait to meet that person, but I gotta start today in order to meet her, to meet that version of myself, because I can go in either two ways. I can stop making YouTube for the rest of my life, or I can continue it, and I want to go on the path and continue it. So health is wealth. Understand that your youth is not forever, and if you could start today, you can start today. But that doesn't mean, again, that you can't start later. But there's no do-overs. Once your life is done, it's done. You can't do over. So why not start now? And the last thing is to love the grind. It's hard work, okay? It takes so much time, energy, and effort. having to get up at 5 in the morning every single day, having to write these scripts, having to film these videos, having to go to the gym, having to scale a business, having to save money, having to eat clean. It takes a lot of energy to have it all, right? To have that thing. But again, if it was easy, everyone would have it. And no, not everybody has it. Only the people who enjoyed the grind and enjoyed finding the momentum and seeing the progress, did they be able to win at life. And before, I really couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand like why I couldn't find love in the grind, why I couldn't find the energy or the discipline or the motivation or the ambitiousness of being able to go after my dreams. But it wasn't until I figured out these other 5 habits did I was able to put myself in alignment of loving the grind. Because again, if I didn't find this as an outlet, as a distraction, I wouldn't be doing it, right? I'd be doing something else that's horrible for me. But because I fell in love with the grind, because I fell in love with the fact that this makes me so freaking happy, and I created this world for myself, because no one else is here. Nobody else is here in this car. Nobody else is here around me. It's just me, myself, and this camera. And once I upload this video, then there's going to be many of you who are going to be watching me. But I'm here by myself, creating these videos because I have a dream. And I'm enjoying the grind of creating my dream. So fall in love with that. Fall in love with the distraction. Fall in love with the outlet. Find love in creating something for yourself. Because there's really nothing else out there for us other than just creating the life that we want. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There were so many distractions today, but please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva, and please go join the Committed Collective over on Facebook so that you can meet more like-minded people searching for achieving their goals. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.